Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Here we are again. Glad you could join in. So today our focus is on legs and hips, strengthening, stretching. So we always begin, turn around, come down, and check in. So that's where we are. Come on down, turn around, check in. Bring yourself to rest. Bring the hands on the belly. Adjust the shoulders, the back, the hips so that you're comfortable, and check in with the breath. Feel expansion on the inhale. Feel the softening and relaxing on the exhale breath. The breath brings us to the inside. Expanding inhale, releasing exhale. Just feel the belly move. Feel the hands move as we check in with the breath. So we're checking in not only with the breath, but with how are things going on this day? Any discomfort where I need to take care? Discomfort, taking care. You're the only one who can do it. No force. Let's have another breath or two here as you check in. As you check in with the body, with your energy, how is it going on this day? And on the exhale, we'll release the arms alongside. So today, our focus is on hips and legs, strengthening, stretching. But we always warm up the whole body to prepare. So we begin there, arms overhead as you inhale the breath. Exhale, back down, press the waist. Repeating, it's inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, press the waist, come down. Your own comfortable pace. Repeating. This will be the final up and over with the inhale breath, releasing with the exhale breath. And then relax and have a breath. Next, we warm up and stretch the low back, picking up the knees, hugging the knees, stretching low back, and circling the knees, massaging low back, increasing circulation here, releasing tension. Small circles, large circles, feel it. Pause, circle, other way, a few. Feeling that massage in the low back. Okay, let's come to a rest. Hug up the knees once more. Feel that stretch. Release the feet to the ground. Open the arms wide. And so we're moving the knees side to side, waking up the body with twist. Head turns away from the knees. On the exhale, knees down, head turns. And on the inhale, come back to center. Other side, head turns, knees down, feel it, and return. And repeat with the breath. Exhale into the twist and inhale back. And just feel it where you feel it. Could be different on each side. It is for me. My right side is the tighter side. There's more intensity, less range. So as we work with legs and hips today, this is about hips. So see if you feel it in the front of the hip, the back of the hip, more in the thigh or more up the back, as we just warm up the stretch. We'll come back to center. When you're back to center, come to a rest, pause here, and have a breath. Have a breath. Now we'll release the arms, pick up the knees, and stretch the legs a bit. So legs and hips, this is a beginning stretch. The repetition increases circulation in the power muscles, That increases elasticity. So we stretch and release, no force, not forcing it straight, waking up the muscle for stretch. Final breaths here. Come to a rest. Let's bring that left foot to rest. Bring the hand to the thigh on the right side. Extend. Now, feel the muscle become active as you lower the leg. Don't bring it all the way down. Bring it back up. The muscle is active, and when it gets back up, the muscle relaxes. Bring it down again. Bring it all the way down to the ground. The muscle is active, and when the foot touches, the muscle relaxes. Lift it again. Feel the contraction, the muscle strengthening. Bring it back up, and release. Now, take the hand, rest it on the knee, and circle. This is about the hip socket. Lubricating. Movement does it. Movement lubricates the hip socket. So we circle both ways. Take your time with it. Feel it. And then come back to rest. Bring that right foot across the top of the left thigh. Pick up the left leg and hug it in. You could also hold the hand on the knee and the foot and draw it in. It's about the same either way. Either way, there's a hip stretch. Powerful low back and hip stretch here. Stay here, hang out. This is a powerful stretch. Final breath here. Then we will release. Bring the right foot to the ground. Pick up the left knee and circle it around. Lubricating in the hip socket, hydrating, lubricating, nourishing. Nourishing cartilage. Cartilage covers the bone. So the movement nourishes the cartilage. Let's pause, circle both ways. Feeling some inner leg stretch as the knee circles wide. We'll pause here. Okay, so let's extend. Bring the leg down, feel the muscle work. Bring it back up, feel the muscle work, and feel it relax. Bring it down, feel the muscle work. Bring the foot all the way down, feel the muscle relax. Now lift the heel, feel the muscle work, and bring it back up. So this is how we strengthen the muscle, by working it. Let's do one more. Let it down, feel the work, feel the release, feel the work on the lift, and bring the foot across. Once more, we're going to say, draw up the leg and feel the intensity, or hold the foot and the knee and draw the shin toward the chin, either way. Either way. So we've worked both sides through various movements and stretches. We're hanging out here, stretching hip and low back. Final breaths here. And let's release the foot to the ground. Coming to bridge, press the feet and lift up, round your way down. So the legs are lifting the weight of the body. Press the feet, lift up, stay. Feel the work in the legs and the hips, strengtheners, round your way down. This time we're going to add work. So bring the foot to rest at the top of the other knee, press up and stay. So we're adding work to the standing leg. It's lifting twice as much weight. Round your way down, release the foot, try the other side. Foot resting at the top. Press the foot, lift the hip up. So the standing leg is doing twice as much work. That is strength builder. Around your way down. Strength builder for the hip, bring the foot to rest. Have a breath. So let's do one more bridge. Bring the feet touch, knees touch, press up, peel up. Feel the work in the legs and the hips and the low back. Round your way down, down, down to rest. Separate the feet. Pick up the knees. Hug up the knees. Circle if you like. And then we'll come over onto hands and knees as we continue our warm-up. Come on to hands and knees. Hands and knees. Chakravakasana coming up. So for Chakravakasana, we say 1, pull the belly in, 2, drop the elbows wide, move on back, bring the hips toward the heels, feel the low back, stretch, 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 return, lifting ribs, lifting chin. So look at the range of movement in the knee and in the hips as you drop back, Chakravakasana. And repeat, we're warming up the back. Warming up the back. Through, stretch, and arch. Warming up the back. When you return, pause here. Tuck chin, tuck tailbone, press hands down, press ribs up. Feel whole spine stretch. And release. Drop the hips back. Bring the arms longer, wider. Come on forward, drop hips, lift chest. Press back, drop the chin. Arms, shoulder back, stretch. Repeating. Dropping the hips back, feeling the deep range of movement in the knees and in the hips. And if there's an artificial joint, it will not move quite as deeply. Don't worry about that. A couple more. Just feeling what you feel and where you feel it, different for each as we warm up the body. Final time. When you're back, stay. Stay and see, where do I feel the most intensity? Where do I feel the stretch? Final breath here. We'll release and make your way. Come up to stand. Come to stand. So turn to the side. We're going to be widening the legs, so I was turning to the side for our warm-up series, but let's begin with mountain. Let's begin with toes, knees, relax, unlock. Tailbone tuck for some, extension crown for all. Shoulders up, back and down. Feel it solid, steady, strong and still, the mountain. Final breath here. So we begin our warm-up series knowing that our focus today is legs and hips. So we'll be staying longer in the stretching and the strengthening of legs and hips. We begin with arms overhead. I like to grip wrists and exhale down because I'm not trying to prove I can put my hands on the ground. Feel the stretch, stretch, stretch legs. Come on up. Now, side stretch and return. And side stretch and return. Leave the arms overhead, drop down to Utkatasana chair and stay, legs and hips strengthener. Come back up. And exhale down, leg stretch here, stay. On the inhale, return. Check out the side stretch with no stay. And each side, no stay. We come again with arms overhead, drop down to Utkatasana chair and stay. Legs and hips strengthening. On the inhale, lift and exhale. So let's pause a moment, bring the feet a bit wider. Down again. Down again, stay. So as we change the position of the feet, that changes the stretch in the legs. Come on up. Side stretch. No stay. Side stretch. No stay. Goalpost arms drop down, stay. Strengthening the legs and hips. Come back up. Grip the wrist, exhale down, stay. On the return, side stretches, no stay. Once more, goalpost arms stay, strengthening legs and hips. Come back up, widen the feet, down, stay. So changing the position of the feet changes the stretch in the legs. Final breath here, come back up. Side stretches without stay. Sweep the arms behind, drop down, stay. And return. Once more, down and stay. Leg stretch here. Arms wide. No stay, side stretch. Each side. Sweep the arms behind, drop down. Stay. Come back up. Now release all the way down. Bring the hands to the ground, soften the knees as much as you need to. Walk the hands to one side for the inner leg stretch, feel it. Walk the hands over to the other side, inner leg stretch, feel it, and repeat. Moving side to side with a deep inner leg stretch. Take your time with it. Feel it. Deep inner leg stretch. 3 major muscle groups attached down the inner leg. You may feel it high, middle, or low. No wrong answer. A couple more side stretch, leg stretches. Inner leg stretch. Come back to center, hang down, finish the stretch. Final breath here. Release and come back up and release and bring the feet back. Return to mountain. Return to mountain. Checklist, toes and knees unlock. Checklist, tailbone tuck for some, extension crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it. Feel the breath from all that work. Feel the energy in the body. Final breath here. We're all warmed up. Now we're coming to a variation on the theme of Chandra. Namaskar. So, moon salutation. We start with the feet just comfortable distance apart and bring the arms up and sweep side, side. I call this one willow. Side, 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 side. Come back. Now star, open the legs, open the arms, stay, star. Stretch up from the waist to the fingertips. Stretch down through the hips to the legs. Star. Final breath, star. Bend the knees, drop down to goddess. Stay. Strengthener. Back to goddess. Stretch up. Turn front foot out. Drop the hand down. Coming to triangle. Okay, bring that top arm to the front leg, fold over, Parsvottanasana. You can widen the feet as you like. Folding over the stretched leg. Okay, come back up. Bend that front knee. Bring up the arm to the warrior one. Hands back to the front leg, gentle fold. Now, sweep that arm up for triangle. Bring the other arm up, adjust the feet for star. Drop down to the goddess. Back up to the star. Now we go the other way. Lead foot out, back foot in, triangle. Release the top arm to the front leg, adjust the feet, fold over it. Parsvottanasana, soft knee, no force. Bend that front knee, bring up the arm, bring up the arm. We're coming to the warrior one. Release back to Parsvottanasana, forward bend, hands on the thigh or the leg somewhere. Transition back to triangle. Transition back to star. Transition back to goddess. Back to star. Bring the feet back. Finish with willow. Come back to rest and release. Release back to mountain. So checklist, toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it. Feel the breath. Feel the energy. Final breath here. So let's try out a balance. So we warmed up the hips to bring the foot over and wrap it. And then bend that knee, wrap the elbows, and stay. This is called eagle. Release the arms, release the leg. Let's check out the other side. And you know you can always step off the mat for more stability. Final breath, release, 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 and come back to forward facing. Step back a little. So we're going to work the legs again. So let's bring the arms overhead and exhale, down, 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 hang out, stretch. Okay, bend the knees enough to bring the hands to the ground, step the left leg back, adjust the right foot, and stay. Back heel stretching down. Bring it up and down. Bring the back heel up and down, stretching back through the calf, the ankle. Pause here. Now unlock the knee and bring it down. Bring the hands to the front leg and come forward and back, stretching quad. Come to a rest. Bring the hands down. Now bring that inside hand behind and out and bring the nose toward the ground. It's a hip stretch. Hip stretch here. Come to a rest. Bring the hand back out and extend the leg. Now, point the toe, lean down, or flex the foot and lean down. So let's try both. Point and flex. Okay, come to a rest. Bring that foot back. Hands to either side, lift and lock the knee. And again, pulse. Come to a rest. Bring the back foot up. Once more, hang down. Leg stretch here. No forcing the knees straight. Okay, hands to the ground. Right leg back. Lock the knee. Heel up and down. Stretching heel, ankle, calf. Come to a rest. Unlock that back knee and bring it down. Bring the hands to the front thigh and come forward and back, stretching quad. Come to a rest. Bring the hands down. Bring that inside hand behind and out. And tuck the chin down, stretching inner leg and hip socket. Inner leg and hip socket intensity here. Come to a rest. Extend that leg. And you point and flex. As you lean toward the forward knee, whole leg stretch here. Come to a rest. Bring that foot back. Bring the foot back. And let's come back to Chakravarkasana. We're going to stay down. Stay down. Chakravarkasana. Counter pose here. Relax everything that was working. Easy, soft. Come to a rest. Come to a rest. So we have one more here. We're going to bring the support to the side. Bring the knees forward and drop the hips onto the support. Bring the front foot out. Rotate over and fold down. Fold forward. Bring an intense stretch. This is called Rajakapotasana, the pigeon. Turn the back toes under. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Feel intensity, stretch. And release, and release, and release. We're changing it out. So however it works for you, bring the support to the other side. Drop the hips on the support. And bring the front foot up. Bring the back leg back. Fold over and down. Rajakapotasana. Press up and stay. Turn toes under, lift the knee. Feel the intensity in the leg. Final breath. Release, release, and release. Come back to Chakravarkasana. Come back to Chakravarkasana. We'll be making our way onto the belly. Come back to rest. Now come on down. Come on to the belly. Arms forward, forehead resting. Arms forward, forehead resting. Relax. Relax and feel the breath. Relax. So our work here is for strengthening the back, the hips, the low back, the legs, strengthening. It's all part of our series that works through the Cobra, Bhujangasana and the Cobra. Final breath, resting. Okay, turn the cheek to the side. Okay, press the arms down, peel up the ribs and lift the left leg. Stay up, bend the knee. Straighten the leg and come down and turn the cheek. Have a breath. Press the arms down, peel up the ribs and lift the right leg. Stay up as you bend the knee. Stay up as you straighten the leg. And come down and turn the cheek and have a breath. So that'll be our series. We'll point the nose down, press up, peel up and lift the left leg. Bend, straighten, and release down, turn the cheek. Have a breath. Press again. Peel up and lift the right leg. Bend, straighten, and release down, turn the cheek. Have a breath. Continuing with the series, press the arms down, peel up the ribs, lift the left leg. Bend, straighten, and down, turn the cheek. Have a breath. Press the arms down, peel up the ribs, lift the right leg. bend, straighten, and down, turn the cheek. Have a breath. Continuing, a couple more. Press arms, peel up the ribs, lift the left leg, bend, straighten, and down, turn the cheek. Have a breath. Press the arms down, peel up the ribs, lift the right leg, bend, straighten, and down, turn the cheek. Have a breath. One more repetition. Lift, bend, straighten, release. Breath. Other side. Lift, bend, straighten, release. Breath. Let's point the nose down. Check in with the legs. Feet touch, knees touch. This is for strengthening around the hips. We lift the inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, come down, down, and have a breath. And again, we lift an inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, come down, down, and have a breath. We're strengthening hip muscles. One more, lift, open, close, and down. Have a breath. We'll release and roll over onto one side. Bend the knees. Still working with leg stretch. So we pick up the ankle, the shin somewhere. The knee can be wherever it is comfortable and press it back and bring it forth. Press it back for stretch and release. Press it back for stretch and release. Stretch, release, pause, bring it down, press it back and stay. Final breath, bring it down, roll over, other side. Come to the other side, the bottom arm supports the head, the knees are deeply bent. Top arm captures the ankle, and we press and release. Press and release. Quad stretch. On this side, let's bring it up a little higher and press it back and stay. Final breath. Release and release. Come onto the back. Pick up the knees. Come onto the back. Pick up the knees. Hug the knees. Circle the knees. Massage the back. Back's been doing a lot of work. We want to give it a little break. Okay, pause here. So lift the shins to look parallel to the ground, more or less. Hands to the outside. Press hands in, press knees out, working the muscles of the hips. And release. Now bring hands in. Press knees in, press hands out, working the muscles of the hips. And release. Open the legs wide. Grip somewhere along the inside and extend leg stretch and bend. Extend leg stretch and bend. Inner leg stretch and release. Alternating sides. Your own pace. Feeling the intensity of the inner leg stretch. Stay if you like. Discover intensity. Stay. Discover intensity. Inner leg stretches, like I said, 3 major muscle groups attached down the inner leg. A couple more. Come back to center. Bring the legs back. Let's circle once more and massage the back. Circle and massage the back. Hug the knees, feel it. And release. Feet to the ground, arms down, relax, have a breath. Have a breath here. Check in with the sensation around the legs and the hips. We've been doing a lot of work. Let's release to the side and come back to sit. Roll to the side, come back to sit. Sit on the support if you like. So once more, it's hip sockets. We're picking up one leg, hold the foot, hold the knee, circle, or bring it out and in, circle it around, just bring in movement to the hip socket. Then we'll come to a rest. Bring that foot down, bring the hand to the outside, lengthen the spine, and turn back. Use the exhale breaths to deepen your way into the twist. Final breath in the twist. Release the head forward. Release the shoulders forward. Let's pick up that front leg and extend, and then bring the nose toward the knee toward the nose. It's a whole leg stretch. You can point or flex, or both. Final breath here. Let's release. Change it out. Pick up the other leg. Hold the foot. Hold the knee. Bring it out and in. Bring it up and down. Bring it around. Bringing the movement into the hip socket. And then we'll come to a rest and bring the foot to rest. Bring the hand over, lengthen the spine, and begin the rotation with the exhales, deepening the rotation into the twist. Final breath here. Release the head, release the hands, release back to center. This front leg, extend. Bring the nose toward the knee toward the nose, point and flex, or just stay. Leg stretch, power. Final breath here. We'll release. Both feet out, wrap arms under. This is our closing. We stretch the spine. Dropping the chin, hugging the knees in, stretching the spine. Final breath here. Let's release, extend the legs. Soft knees, hands walk over and down. Drop the chin, leg stretch. Final leg stretch. Paschimottanasana. Final breath here. Make your way back up, and guess what? Time for guided relaxation. Make your way to the ground. Bring support as you like. Under the head, under the knees, not at all. Whatever works for you. Your only job here is to get comfortable. To get comfortable. So settle and get comfortable with the head, the neck, the shoulders, the back, the arms, the hips, the legs, the feet. Find that comfortable place and check in. Find that comfortable place as we begin our process of relaxing. And this process begins with the lower legs and hips. Come there, hips and legs squeeze and tighten, power squeeze, feel it. Let go, soften, relax hips and legs and have a breath. Shoulders, come to the shoulders. Bring the shoulders to the ears, stretch through the fingers, lift the head. Feel it. Head down gently. All the rest, let it down. Come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release, stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release, press lips, wrinkle nose, squint eyes, feel it squeeze. Release. Come back through the body, check back in. We'll discover any remaining tension. We begin with the toes. Begin with the toes and soften through arches, heels, and ankles. Softening, check in, calves, shins, knees. Check in, upper legs, hips, and belly, whole lower body letting go. Whole lower body letting go, come to the spine, where it touches, where it rests, where it lifts away, different for each. Relax the shoulders, heavy shoulders, arms, hands, relaxing down. And notice how the fingers have softened and relaxed. Come to the throat, soften, relax the throat. Soften, relax the lips. Soften, relax the tongue, floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks soften. Soften behind the eyes. Soften brow and scalp. Whole body letting go. And the breath softens. The body relaxes. The breath softens. We look deeper, mind and thought. And if sounds come, if you can stay, relax, stay. Your thought carries you away. You can release a thought and let it go. Release the thought, return to the body, look deepest. Look deepest and find that stillness, peace, that's what's there, and stay. Come back to the breath. Come back to stretch. Come back to movement as we close. And I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time, and thank you.